Storm Ashley, the first named storm of the season, did little to deter the four-wheel drive enthusiasts of the Woolbridge Motor Club, who gathered at Hogcliff Hill for the October trial. Reigning all-wheel drive champion Kieran Baxter was the sole taker in the over 2 litre division of the caged buggy category, completing a consistent drive with a total score of 61 points. Meanwhile, the under 2 litre caged buggy class saw more competition, with Greg Danks now at the wheel of the Franken Jeep, which was originally constructed and campaigned by John Kirby. In fact, it was Kirby's latest creation which was amongst the competition, with John and his daughter Emma sharing the driving duties. The first 6 tests saw John romp off into a healthy 5-point lead, with Emma trailing Darren Evans in another diesel-engined Land Rover by 10 marks, but with a comfortable margin over Danks. The second stanza of 6 tests saw the gap between Emma and Darren grow to 36 by the close of play, with a veterinary student claiming 3rd place. John Kirby made an absolutely cracking start with 3 penalty-free sections from the first 6, which gave him a 5-point lead at the halfway stage over the similarly diesel-powered Land Rover of Darren Evans. The afternoon test did not go so well for the maiden Newton builder, however, with a score of 49 compared to the 9 which had been entered on his scorecard for the morning session. The nearest challenger to the overall victor was Darren Evans, whose pursuit took him to the Class 2A honours. Early in the event, the diesel-powered Land Rover driver was obliged to give best to John Kirby, but a late charge saw the last 3 sections of the event cleaned, i.e. no penalties, and the tables were turned, with a class win ahead of Kirby. Three drivers contested Class 1, which featured vehicles with non-standard differential locks, fiddle brakes and modified suspension. Simon Baxter and his turbo-powered machine faced up against 2 opponents powered with petrol-fueled engines. Just as his son Kieran, Simon delivered a consistent drive, finishing with 47 penalties, 22 from the morning tests and 25 from those in the afternoon, finishing a single point adrift of second-in-class Tony Cameron. Cameron was within 2 points of the eventual winner following 6 tests, but then the engine of his Land Rover Special started to run unevenly and backfire, which severely hindered his ability to duel with Ben Crook for the win. The margin between the two ballooned to 28 points at the close of play, once the handicap points, 10 for Crook and 5 each for Cameron and Baxter, had been applied. Such was Cameron's plight that he finished second, a single point ahead of Baxter, having bettered him by 13 at the halfway stage. Neither Storm Ashley or his fellow competitors fazed Ben Crook, who captured the overall win with relative ease in his 3.9 litre Range Rover powered Whitbread Special. his performance simply eclipsed the opposition once Cameron experienced his engine problems, with 7 penalty-free climbs in an event of 12 tests.